Hello. Hello, Mrs. Stella.
Hello.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, how are you tonight?
Tonight,
Any
great.
great? Anything special?
Uh, Tonight is a normal day for me.
Oh, okay. All right. And
Uh,
yeah, are you ready?
yes, I'm ready for
Okay.
class.
So let's have our topic and let's continue on number 3, reading.
Okay. I think I just write down the answer before the class for number one and two.
Okay, that's good.
Okay.
So let's try to read the paragraph.
Okay.
Yeah, so to check your pronunciation or to practice.
Okay.
Okay.
Um, Having great hair every day may seem impossible. Your hair is an extension of you, and how you feel about it in the morning can set the tone for the rest of your day. However, putting these simple but well-tested steps into your routine can give your tresses the touch they need to look amazing from morning until night. Washing your hair every day can dry out your locks, increasing frizz and split ends. If you have color-treated hair, daily washing can also lead to premature fading. Some stylists recommend skipping a day or two between shampoos to give your hair time to recover its natural oils between washes. But how often you should wash really depends on your hair's type. Super oily hair requires more frequent washing, while very dry hair can go 3 days or more without a shampoo. If you're an everyday washer, it might seem scary to keep a day. Choosing a style that lets your locks go longer without washing, like longer layers, can help you miss a few days with confidence. Carry a shampoo in your handbag and use anytime oils feel out of control to keep your second and third day hair looking fresh. The right amount of moisture helps give your hair the daily shine and bonus 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 it needs. Without enough moisture, you run the risk of having tresses that look dry and brittle. Not enough moisture can also lead to breakage and split ends. This is especially true of hair that is heat treated on a regular basis. Before using your blow dryer, flat iron or curling iron, use an intense hydrating product like Garnier Fructis Sleek Shine Intensely Smooth Leave-In Conditioning cream or sleek and shine. Moroccan sleek oil treatment. These types of products gives gives hair moisture infusion it needs to protect each start end and keep it shiny and silky even after heat treating. Grabbing your hair brush when your hair is wet might seem like the best way to tame newly cleansed tresses, but brushing wet hair can do way more damage than you might think. Wet hair every day requires gentle detangling before drying and styling, otherwise you risk breakage. Choosing the right tool makes all the differences. Rather than a hard brush, consider a wide tooth comb or pick to smooth wet locks. And when it's time to blow dry, many professionals recommend a boar bristle brush. Bora hair is very similar in texture to human hair, which allows the brush to gently massage the scalp and produce a perfect shine while styling. Whatever your style, these tried and true tips can make your everyday hair fabulous. Okay, okay, great, great. Fading, okay, fading. Natural, shampoo, okay, bounce, bounce, okay, regular basis, okay, hydrating, intense, hydrating products, cleansed, okay, 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 tamed, detangling, okay, recommend, recommend, bore, okay, bore, okay, okay. The main idea of the article is that how to keep a fabulous hair. Also, it gives many suggestions One of them is washing hair and the other is grabbing hair. No more. Okay. Fabulously. Okay.
So those are two correct answers you can use here, and then that's it. Okay, what else?
Okay.
Maybe can you add, Mrs. Stella, two sentences about the main idea of the article in your own opinion?
It um in my opinion, it's it suggests to uh wash uh wash hairs without shampoo
Shampoo.
to keep the hair oily
Okay.
and try to uh, use the um, hair conditioner
Okay.
to keep the maintain the hair smoothly.
Okay. Smooth.
Okay. Mm, and also can um in my own opinion, I think grabbing hair all the time is always it can always have a fabulous hair.
Okay.
Okay.
Fabulous hair. Very good. See, you have added more informations about the main idea. All right. So, Miss Stella, I advise you to answer more as much as you can. Type as much as you can. Say something as much as you can, as much as you want. All right.
Okay.
Especially you have if you have more time, and then you can do it. So that's better because that's how you can improve your comprehension as well as your speaking, even if you are just typing your answer. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So just a correction. The word maintain. So that's again a sound, not maintain.
Maintain.
Yes, maintain.
Maintain.
Yes. Okay. So another long A is AI.
AI. Okay.
Yes. Okay. We have AI. We have AE, and then A plus E. Okay. When you say A plus E, those are the words make, lake, bake. So these are long A sound. They have
Okay.
letter A and E in the end. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So
Lake. Lake.
yes,
A.
they just have the same. Okay. So these
Okay.
three are long A sound.
Okay.
AI, AE, A plus E. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Number two.
Um, did the stylist recommend to recover our hair's natural oil? The stylist recommends skipping washes hair without shampoo for a few days without shampoo can cover our hair's oil. And in my own opinion,
Okay.
I
Wow, that's great.
I always wash my I always wash my hair every
Okay.
day,
Yes.
and because I don't like to have any oil on my hair.
Okay. I don't want to have any oil on my hair. Okay. What else?
If I don't clean my hair for one day,
Okay.
I will feel uncomfortable
If
with
yes,
my head.
my hair in one day, I will feel
Uncomfortable.
uncomfortable. Okay.
Okay.
On my hair?
Yes, on my hair.
Okay. On my hair. Okay. And this is actually the basics, right? The basics for women. Using shampoo, using conditioner, right?
Yes.
Yeah, because I can say that hair is a woman's part of life, part of beauty. Do you agree?
Yes. I agree.
Okay. All right. So, what problems? What problems do you face sometimes with your hair?
Because I have uh covered
Okay.
treated hair,
Yes.
so I have uh always have the split
Uh,
ends on my
okay.
hair.
Always have. Okay. All right. What else? How about are you sometimes having dry hair?
Yes, I also have dry hair.
Dry hair.
Yes.
Okay. Treated. Okay. Yes. All right. Good job. So let's just check your sentences. The stylists recommend skipping washes hair without shampoo for a few days. So without shampoo can recover our hair's oil. So your sentence here is kind of confusing, right?
Okay.
Okay, so let's try to complete the thought. Okay, there are missing words in your sentence. So let's make it complete. So the stylists recommended skipping washes. What do you mean skipping washes?
Uh, it means don't use um don't use shampoo when washing the hair.
Okay, alright, so it should be the stylists recommended that skipping, alright, skipping washes in 1 or 2 days is good for hair to prevent, right? Sorry, skipping washes in one or skipping washes using shampoo, right?
Okay.
With shampoo in 1 or 2 days is good for our hair. Is it right?
Yes.
Okay. And then to recover oil. All right.
Okay.
Okay. Which means that in another sentence, it or which means that we should use shampoo like every other day, right? Not every day.
Okay.
Okay. Is it? So
Yes.
is the sentence clear?
It's clear.
Okay. All right. Next. So then you said I always wash my hair every day because I don't want to have any oil on my hair. So it's better to say I don't want to have oily hair. Okay? Oily hair. That's how they describe it, right?
Okay.
And then if I don't clean my hair in one day, so instead of saying the word clean, you can use the word wash, right? You wash your hair, isn't it? So
Yes.
that if I don't wash my hair in a day, you can just simply say in a day,
Okay.
I would feel uncomfortable because it's redundant to always say the word hair because we are already talking about hair, right? So you can
Okay.
just say I would. Would means that's what happens every time you don't shampoo, you don't wash your hair. You would feel comfortable. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. I would feel uncomfortable. All right. And then because I have color treated here, so I always have split ends on my hair. So that's good. Okay?
Okay.
All right. There. Clear?
Clear.
Okay. All right. So just be careful on, again, remember, just be careful on the sequence of your sentence, right? You should know how to start, and then the next one, and then example. Okay. All
Okay.
right. And also, I've noticed to most of my students, they mostly forget that they are using redundant words. Same words, for example, about my hair, on my hair, for example, here. So because the paragraph means about hair, so it's okay if you will not mention about it, okay?
Okay.
Because
Okay.
it's just only about hair, and then to make it simple, so you won't get
Okay.
confused. Okay. All right. Number 3.
How much amount of moisture
Yes.
keeps our hair daily shine and full bonus and bonus.
Again, sorry. Bounce. Yes.
Bounce.
Okay.
Okay.
So please say it again. Sorry.
Bounce.
I mean your answer.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Okay.
Um.
Welcome.
The
The
the paragraph
yes.
says
Yes.
the right amount of moisture
Okay.
can keep the hair shine
Okay.
and bounce.
Sorry. Bounce. Okay.
Okay. And for example, if with enough moisture, if without enough moisture,
We've got.
uh, if without
With.
enough
Okay. Yes. Moisture.
uh,
Right.
enough moisture, the hair
The hair
will be dry.
will be dry.
Also, using some iron
Iron.
or dryer
Okay.
or dry the will make the hair dry.
Okay, we'll make the hair dry.
Dry.
Yes. Oh, sorry. Dry. Okay.
Okay. For my own opinion,
Okay.
I don't know how much amount moisture is enough for my hair,
Okay.
but I always use conditioner to keep it more oily. And I tried dry my hair not too dry.
I tried drying my hair not to.
Not too dry.
I try my hair not to dry. Right?
Dry enough
Okay. Enough.
to keep the moisture in to keep the moisture.
Okay. To keep it moisture. Right?
Okay.
Moisture. Okay. Let's just correct the words. I mistyped.
Okay.
Okay. So, with the first answer, that was good. Okay, however, you again used redundancy of word dry. Okay,
Okay.
alright, so to make it short, alright, the paragraph says that the right amount of moisture to keep, okay, alright, I'll just put it here so you'll see the difference. The paragraph says that, okay, that the right amount of moisture to, okay, not and, so you can say to keep the hair shiny, adjective, right, shiny and bouncy, okay, because you tried to describe, so that's adjective, so it should be shiny and bouncy, like, so like and for example is just the same, okay, so but you didn't say that, so just to remind you, if you said like and for example, that's just the same. So if you said like, don't say for example. If you say for example, don't put like, okay.
Okay.
So that's just a reminder. Okay, so hair shiny and bouncy, for example, okay. For example, if without enough moisture, the hair will dry, or and also using some, okay, instead of saying using some iron, you can say and also ironing your hair will make it dry, okay.
Okay.
So here, instead of saying if without enough moisture the hair will get dry, alright, will get dry, as well as, so you can also say as well as ironing it, okay? As well as ironing it will make it dry, okay?
Okay.
Alright, and then for your own sentence, for my opinion, or it should be in my opinion.
Okay.
Yes, okay. So we will put here, in my opinion. Okay, I don't know how much moisture is enough for my hair to make it perfect. So your answer is correct actually. So for my hair, because you're talking about your hair. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, for my hair, but I always use a conditioner to keep it more oily. Or instead of more oily, you can just say oily. Okay? To keep it oily, and I dry my hair not to dry enough to keep it moisture. Okay, so let's just try to make this part better. And I try not to make it make it dry and okay, I forgot the sentence. I'm sorry. Okay, and keep, yes, and keep its moisture. Okay, it's
Okay.
moisture. All right. So actually, you're getting into it, but you just need to be careful on the words you do more. So just as long as much as possible, try to make it short, but meaningful. Okay. So there will be no redundancy of words and thoughts in the sentence. So you can just directly make it in one sentence. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So that's what they call complex sentence. When you say complex sentences, you try to say more about a certain question, but you're using different sentences related to each other. Okay?
Okay.
So when you get used to saying or making complex sentence, that's how you also can make yourself fluent, because you know what to say next. So it's just like the same as introducing yourself, right? First your name, then your age, and then your address, and then what do you like, and then what is your job, and then, oh, by the way, hobbies, right? Like those. So those are the sequence on how you introduce yourself. So the same thing as when you answer questions in paragraph, you should also have the sequence. What does it talk about? What is it about? Okay, first, what, sorry. Okay, here, I'll just put it there. What is it about? And then, what does it talk about? And then, what can you say about it? Okay? And then, example. You can add own opinion, like what you did, that's great. And then, example. Okay?
Okay.
Alright. And then, before your own opinion, you should say pros and cons. Are you familiar with pros and cons?
The good and the good things and the worst things.
Yes, exactly. So don't forget to say something about what's good and what's bad about it. So you can see here, what is it about? The paragraph says right amount of moisture. What does it talk about? It talks about to keep the hair shiny and bouncy. That's right, okay? And then pros and cons. For example, if without moisture, the hair will get dry, as well as ironing, it will make it dry. Right? So pros and cons, own opinion, example, it went all in this sentence. So instead of saying blah 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 blah, it only need one sentence to say pros and cons, own opinion, and example. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. All right. So let's have number 4.
Okay.
Yes.
Are the products that give hair the moisture infusion?
Yes. Infusion. So infusion. Are you familiar with this word?
No, not understand the infusion is.
Okay, so when you say infusion, it means okay. What word can I use? You combine. You combine. Okay.
Combine.
Yes,
Okay.
you use it together.
Okay.
Okay.
Use it together. Okay.
Yes, like here, moisture together. So you don't just use shampoo. You also use conditioner to make your hair moisture,
Okay.
like that. Okay, so that's moisture infusion to make your scalp. Okay, yes, I just forgot to use this word, scalp.
Scalp.
Yes,
Okay.
when you say scalp, this is the skin of your head where your hair grows.
Okay.
So this is where you can use to make my scalp oily.
Oh, okay.
Yes, right? So that's where your hair grows. So that's your scalp. That's what we call. Okay?
Okay.
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 Yes. All right. Now, your opinion. What are the products that give hair the moisture infusion? So you can just say your own opinion here, Mrs. Stella. That's how you understood or what you understood on the paragraph. Okay?
Okay. I think using the hair conditioner can always keep the hair moisture. Mm, and not always use the hair dryer.
Again, not
Not
is
always
not is not always
you use
use
hair dryer.
hair dryer. Okay.
Maybe that's it. Maybe that's it.
I can't hear you, Miss Stella.
Hello.
Okay, that's better. Thank you. So,
Maybe that's it.
sorry.
I think I'm finished the sentence.
Okay. To keep the hair moisture is not always use hair dryer. That's it.
That's it.
Okay. Period. Right.
Yes.
Okay. Good job. Alright, so you said hair dryer. You did not mention about hair dryer. You forgot to say hair dryer in your answers previously. So this is better. Hair dryer. Okay? Instead of
Okay.
always saying
Okay.
get dry my hair, so you can say hair dryer,
Okay.
which is you use a kind of appliance or something to make your hair dry. Okay? So that's good.
Okay.
Alright. But then again, you used always and then always twice. So
Okay.
instead of saying always, you can use the word often, right?
Of-
Often.
Okay.
Okay, so let's make your sentence better. I think using hair conditioner will keep the hair moisture on it and don't always use hair dryer that affects your hair. Okay? Hair.
Okay.
Okay. So just also remember the redundancy of words. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Now, next. Okay, but
Um,
number 5.
okay. Um, Opinion samples. I often style my hair after I get out of the shower.
Okay.
I first blow dried my hair with a blow dryer, of course. Put some styling gel in my hair and then comb my hair to the style I want it. If I run out of hair gel, I use hair spray instead to make my hair stay in place. I've noticed I've started graying a little around the ears, so I might start using hair cooling to hide the grayed hair. Obviously, looking good is important to me, but I don't want to appear vain or proud just because I want to look nice. Okay.
Oh,
The paragraph is talking about how to style the hair.
okay. Oh, not there. Here. The paragraph says, yes, the paragraph says that,
That how to style my hair
okay,
and he always style his hair with hair gel or hairspray,
with hair,
gel or hairspray.
okay, hair gel. Okay, hair gel and hair spray. Right? Okay, and then,
Um, and he wants to keep his hair stylish.
hair, okay, stylist,
Stylish was
um, stylish, stylish, here, like this,
yes,
Okay.
Yes. And stylish as well as hair color.
Sorry.
As well as hair color.
Okay, as well as hair coloring.
He wants he um he be a nice person with with his hairstyle.
Okay, person with his hair style. Right?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And in my own opinion,
And in my opinion, yes.
A good looking of the hairstyle can make a person feel energetic.
Okay, feel energetic.
If someone's hair is messy, it it feels like uh, the person is just wake up.
Okay, a person is just wake up. Oh, sorry. Okay.
Okay, that's it.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess you're getting used to, or you're learning how to do the sequence in a paragraph. However, let's try now to use proper words. Okay.
Okay.
This time, it or vocabulary skill comes in your paragraph. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So again, the paragraph says how. So instead of using that, how, so you can just directly say, the paragraph says how to style my hair. Like how he always, okay? How he always does to his hair. Okay?
Okay.
Using, you can just say gel, okay? Gel, or yeah, that's right, hair gel and hair spray. Good. All right. As, all right, it's better to say as he wants to keep his hair, okay, hair stylish. When you say hair stylish, this is the kind of saying about the person. So are you saying here about the hairstyle itself?
It means he wants to keep his hair have a good style.
Ah, okay, all right. Okay, to keep his hair, okay, to keep his good hairstyle, all right, he uses hair color.
Okay.
All right. So that's how. That's to complete the thought. Okay. To keep his hairstyle, he uses hair color.
Okay.
and then as he wants to be a nice person with his hairstyle. Okay. So I think it's better to use like. Okay. He uses hair color to make himself a good looking person. Okay?
Okay. Okay.
Okay. And in my opinion, a good looking hairstyle, okay, a good looking hairstyle can make a person feel okay. Instead of saying energetic, we can use lively.
Lively.
Yes, because you're saying about energy. So when you have energy, you are lively. Woo! Party! Like that, right?
Okay.
Okay, so we can use better to say lively. Okay. To make a person feel lively, if someone's hair end, okay, or butt,
Okay.
right? Don't forget to divide the thought because you're talking about lively, and then apparently you suddenly talk about messy hair, okay? So you can say but.
Okay.
If someone's hair is messy, it feels like, instead of saying he, because you're talking about a person, so you should say he or she just woke up.
Woke up.
Yeah,
Okay.
because you're talking about past tense, right? So instead of saying wake, you should say woke up. Okay?
Okay. Okay.
Okay. But if someone's hair is messy, or you can also say but having messy hair feels like she or he just woke up. Okay?
Okay.
Alright, so those two sentences are good to use in this sentence. And that's it. So see, we only need to change some words or proper words, and then you need to always use conjunctions, right, as well.
Okay.
And then learn more vocabulary words, so you can use different words whenever you answer such questions we have in our lesson. And if
Okay.
you will continuously do that, I assure you, Mrs. Stella, you will have improvement sooner. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Conjunction. Here. Conjunctions. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
All right. And then when you say but, it means oh yes, but is also conjunctions.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. All right. So any questions, Mrs. Stella?
No more.
Okay, so just in case you are not busy after the class or tomorrow, if you have time, try to compare the words that we change, the sentences we made it better to learn, okay?
Okay.
Alright,
Okay.
and after our class, I will put some lightened words. If it's yellow, that's correction, okay? Those are the changes, okay?
Okay.
Well, it's really good to see that you made the changes tonight just by having more of questions we have been answering since the first part of our topic tonight, right? Okay, and that's good to see. So thank you very much for having you, Mrs. Stella. By the way, did I mention you about vegetarian?
Vegetarian?
Yes, in our class. Before.
Mm,
Vegetarian.
yes, we have.
Okay. All right. I already found the video about vegetarian that I mentioned before, so I'll send it to you after. Okay?
Okay,
So
okay,
you can
thank you so much.
Okay, you're welcome. And have a great night. Have a good sleep.
Okay, thank you. And also thank you about your encouragement about me.
Oh, yes, of course, because that's what I look forward always to seeing my students.
Okay,
Okay, because I also started like you, so I know you could also become like me.
okay.
Okay, so have a great night, Mrs. Stella. Keep safe. Bye bye.
Bye.
Okay.